Hi guys, welcome to this MySQL beginners tutorial, and in these tutorials I'll be teaching you the basics of MySQL like creating a database, reading from a database, updating a database and deleting a database. And for this purpose I will be using only MySQL command line. So for those of you who use PHPMyAdmin, I will be uploading some more videos on how to use PHPMyAdmin at a later time, but for now I will be using only MySQL command line. So let's get started. First of all, I want you to browse through to your folder where you have installed MySQL. I have it installed inside my D drive, so I'll go to my computer, go to my D drive, my program files, and I have installed XAMPP. So my MySQL is installed inside XAMPP. So I'll go inside, and here inside there is a folder named MySQL, and whatever applications of MySQL I have it inside my bin folder. So while using MySQL command line to connect with MySQL database, I have to browse through to my bin folder and then connect to my database. So just go ahead and open up your command prompt. I'll type in cmd, and inside here I'll do just cd slash to return to my root folder, and I'll here change my drive to D. So I'll type D colon and enter, and inside here I will go to program files, and inside here I will go to XAMPP, then to MySQL, then to bin. So inside my bin folder I have all my applications of MySQL, and now I will connect to my MySQL database. So now just pay attention how to connect to a MySQL database. You have to write MySQL. If you have installed any packages containing MySQL with all the default settings, then your username will be root and your password will be nothing. So here you have to use your username and password to connect with the database first. So you have to write MySQL, then minus u, and you have to type in username. So your username will be root by default, and minus password is nothing, so I'll just leave it. Then you have to type in minus hostname. In our case hostname is 127.0.0.1. now I will type in enter, and here it will ask me to enter password. I don't have a password, so I'll just press enter, and it says welcome to MySQL monitor. So we are now connected to MySQL database. Now whatever operations we want to perform in MySQL database we can perform. So first of all, a MySQL consists of a series of databases. So first of all, what we will do is ask MySQL to show whatever databases it already has. So I will write show databases, and every command in MySQL is ended with a semicolon, so you have to write semicolon at the end, then press enter. So it shows that I already have 1 2 3 4 5 databases inside my MySQL. Now we want to create a new database, so I'll just write create database, and I'll name my database as user login, and press semicolon and press enter. So it says query OK, and now our database is created. Now we have to go into that database, so we'll write use user login. Now it says database changed, so we are inside user login now. So whatever operations we do now, it will clearly be reflected inside user login. Now I want to tell you something. Every database in MySQL consists of a series of tables, and each table consists of rows and columns. So we can say that a database is nothing but a series of tables which stores some information. So we'll see first if user login contains any tables. So I'll write show tables, and it says empty set, means there are no tables present because we haven't entered any table. So we have to create a table first. So I'll just create a table, create create table, and I will name my table as user. Now I have to determine what parameters my table will have. So we'll here just pause for a minute and think about it. So I'll go ahead and open up my notepad++, and we can sketch out whatever parameters we'll have. First of all, we'll have a ID, and then second parameter will be username, and third parameter will be password, and fourth parameter suppose we'll have email. So these are the four different parameters with which we'll create our table. So I'll now just close it, and we'll start by putting in first parameter, which will be ID, and it will be an integer having 11 digits. It will be close to 10 billion, so it will be enough. It will be unsigned. It will be auto increment, means automatically it will increase. And it will be our primary key, and it will not be null. Our second parameter is username. It will be a varchar. Suppose the limit is 25 characters, and it will be not null. Again, suppose next parameter is password. It will be a varchar also, and our limit is 25. It will also be not null. And again, last is email, and it will be a varchar also. It will be suppose 40, and it will also be not null. Now I'll end my bracket, press semicolon, and press enter. It says query okay, 0 rows affected. It means our table got created. Now we can see the table by typing in show tables. So it says there is a table in our database which is named as user, and we can see the details of table by typing in describe table. So I describe user. So here it comes. Our ID is an integer of 11 digit. It is an unsigned integer. It will not be null, and it is a primary key, and it is auto increment. Username is varchar of limit 25 characters. Password is varchar of limit 25 characters. Email is varchar of 40 characters. This is an empty table having no data at all, only the parameters. Now in the next tutorial we will enter the data into this table.